So we're gonna be listening to Scrapyard by Quadeca. So Resident, you've listened to Scrapyard before already, but I haven't.
I have.
Yeah. So all I know about this album is that it's, of course, like the scrap songs that Quadeca has from like his old albums, I'm pretty sure, or just like random songs, like off songs.
These are like the songs that he felt like didn't like fit too much was the new album, and like he left from I Didn't Mean to Haunt You. Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah, I've fully listened to I Didn't Mean to Haunt You and Vanish Your Horizon Scraper already, so I fuck with Quadeca heavy. I love his I think my favorite thing about Quadeca is that he actually uploads movies of his albums, which is dude, those things are beautiful.
I remember for like the rollout for this, like every week was like a new music video for Scrapyard.
Oh really? Yeah, I did see somewhere that he teased Vanisher on this song right here, but I haven't listened to this song yet. Yeah, as you can see, I've liked like 5 songs already, but I haven't like fully listened to them because I just had them playing in the background, and I have a weird habit of liking songs just like randomly when I'm listening to albums. So yeah, all right, let's get started. I've already listened to Dust Cutter, and that's why I'm even here in the first place, because I had Spotify and autoplay. I was like, dude, wait, I should actually listen to Scrapyard because I haven't listened to it yet. I know Quadeca has like way older albums, like I think it was called Voice Memos, and then I've listened to From Me to You. I totally forgot that also had like an album movie. But yeah, he's really progressed his sound over time, so I'm really excited to listen to this, even though they're just scraps. I know a lot of people like Texas.
It's only, I feel like it's only scrapped by name. Like this could have been like an album. I think he made it a mixtape because he was like too much in his like conceptual album bag, where it's like
that's fair.
It felt like it didn't belong between the two, but it's pretty much like an album. It's just not as conceptual. That's
fair. All right, so we got features by Breakins and Kevin Abstract. I know a lot of people like the song just from the streams. I haven't actually listened to it. I was planning on to, but I guess we're doing it now. I love Breakins' music, dude. Hypochondriac and Punk 2 were like the shit back then, but they still are though. They still are. They're like insane. All right, let's actually get started now. You could hear it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want the lyrics on screen?
I think it's a good idea, yeah.
Dude, the high vocals on this is so good.
love the
Okay,
instrumental on this one.
it is really good. Okay, just to set a basis of how we're doing this, are you fine with just like pausing the song like in between to have our thoughts
Yeah,
and
sure.
shit? Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
the music video for this. I remember he like did it completely in sign language. Um,
ooh,
it's really cool.
yeah. As you told me though, the progression of the song really felt like I didn't mean to haunt you, like the high
Yeah,
vocals and like the distortion on it.
definitely part of definitely you can feel the vibe of that one being like it initially intended for I didn't mean to haunt you, and it's gonna be weird too because there's some songs that like you could totally see on Vanisher as well.
Yeah, I feel
Um,
like this could also be a Vanisher song. I don't know why.
yeah,
It's that was good though. I think Dust Cutter, you were totally right about me liking this song.
yeah.
All right, ready to move on to the next one?
Hmm.
It's the song with break-ins.
Oh yeah.
My favorite poem was the one I read to you. For the teleprompter on the tongue of my shoe. My flashback saw a touch more resolute. Declaring thumb was in the pocket of my suit. Take it all down, take me all apart. You can have my tongue, just promise you'll take it all a cart. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. They got return the lights out, they got take it, take me all apart. You can have my tongue, just promise you'll take it all a cart. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. They got return the lights out, they got and what I never knew, I'd rather be inside my head than you. How many times will I quit count? Cause it gets so deep, it goes so deep, I'll never pull it out. NYC, I'm red, I'm free cause they wanna take this and that. LLC for the next LP, and I'm never gonna give it back. Stick the problem over to a flight, said about to hold on you. I don't usually care for the doom in the air, but it's feeling kinda overdue. Yeah, my favorite poem's what I couldn't say to you. A joke that wasn't funny cause it's true. My flashback saw a touch more resolute. So forgive me for the hesitant salute. Take it all down, take me all apart. You can have my tongue if you take it all a cart. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. They got return the lights out, thank God. And what I never knew, I'd rather be inside my head than you. How many times I couldn't count, cause it gets so deep, I go so deep, I'm never pulling out. Took yourself, yes I got my jaw gig, now I'm a cotton mouth. Why do I feel so unsafe, what am I worried about? Cause I didn't sip in any proof. Skip the winter season like it's pay-per-view. It ain't you, I'm just caught up in my own shit, licking wounds. I know it isn't state of the art, but the plate's all a cart. Would you like course too? Yeah, what I never knew. Could I be inside my head with you? Freaked out, tryna fuck you right. I know you never great looks, still feel like a fight. But you said if we make love and I start to cry, then I can let it all out. Should've rationalized, but goddamn, do I deserve that you can hear me now? It just gets so deep and it goes so deep now that I'm hearing it down. My favorite poem was the one I read to you. On the tongue of my shoe. Flashback, saw a touch more resolute. So forgive me, so please forgive me. Take me all apart. Get out my tongue if you take it all a cut. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart.
No, I love that. I think one thing about Quadeca though is that he could like also I I I think before this he was like kind of more like a rapper, no? Right? I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
that
that's how
really
we started
played
off
yeah,
with it.
yeah. I feel like that does really play into like how his like lyricism is into his songs because I feel like his flow is it's really
Mhm.
recognizable as like Quadeca, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Breakince's feature is really good too.
Yeah, dude. I, I don't know. I've never asked you this, but have you listened to Hypochondriac and Punk 2 yet?
I'm gonna say probably not. Let me remember what songs. A lot of these like artists like break-ins, like I've heard of no, I haven't listened to. Yeah, I've only listened to like songs from like the 2020 like 2021 era, like a lot
Of
of these
break-ins?
artists.
Oh, like most of these artists.
Yeah. Trying to see if there's a song that I don't have any light songs from him, so maybe I haven't. But I also had like back in the day, I had like a lot of like of these similar like artists like Kuro or
Mhm.
like people like that we talk about like we share like in our like playlist.
Yeah.
I had like a separate playlist where I never used to like songs. I would just like add them to the
I
playlist.
did the
So
same as well.
maybe I had them like in a playlist, but I don't have like any like songs on hand.
That's fair, dude. Yeah, hyperpop was huge like back in those days. So
Yeah,
I was like so surprised
it
to
was
like see,
fire.
yeah, like I had like KMO in my playlist or like Kuro, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely recommend listening to both Breakins' albums because
Mhm.
I feel like he his stuff, even though he hasn't dropped in a while, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but his projects feel they're really deep, but they're like honest and clear in a way. You know, I don't know if you
Mhm.
kind of get that, but
Gotcha,
uh,
gotcha.
yeah,
I mean, I really liked
I,
his feature here. I
yeah,
like his voice a lot.
especially his vocals though. I feel like he can kind of be yeah, he's definitely a good future artist as well. But I feel like he
Mhm.
definitely shines way more in his own personal projects. Because I don't think I've like heard a feature from him that is bad. Because I've also heard his one on
Mhm.
Sleepwalker by Aries.
Oh yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Does he do his own production on like on his like solo stuff?
I think his production's yeah fully just him.
That's like also something that like is super cool about like the and it's not even just like the original like hyperpop scene, but like just like like a lot of underground artists now. It's like not only do they all like obviously do music, but they also do like their own production. Like it feels like a lot of artists like from the underground do that now. Or
Yeah,
even like who were from the like either from before the underground to like now,
I feel like yeah I've
which is
noticed
dope.
artists before. I feel like or maybe I just didn't notice this, but artists before would usually like slide on producers beats, but I feel like now
Uh-huh.
we see more artists that are making their own things like fully produced by themselves. And that's why I'm
Yeah.
like when I first listened to Hypochondriac, which is Breakin's album in 2022, I realized it was like fully produced by him, right? Um
Mhm.
I was like I feel like that does kind of play into a factor into why like artists like Jane feel so like raw, you know?
Mhm.
So yeah, Quad as well, because Quad, I'm pretty sure, produces all his own shit, right?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, yeah.
is insane. Yeah, yeah, and I love that. I think it adds a lot to like listening to all the
It
artists.
like captures the full like what the artist's entire vision is.
Yeah, like it doesn't feel like I'm like just listening to a song because it sounds good. It feels like I'm also like entering the world of like the artist's mind, you know.
Mhm.
So that's what I really like about them. I know Lucy Bedrock. He's been recently like just going on other people's beats because he just likes doing that, and I really respected him for that.
Yeah.
But I know before he used to fully produce all the shit. Like Vanilla EP is probably like my favorite EP of all time, and it's fully produced by him. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Any last thoughts before we move on?
It's a pretty good song.
Pretty good, yeah. All right. Pretty privileged.
What did you say I was pretty? I wanna know what you mean. If I was really so pretty, I wouldn't want to be seen. I'm coming home to the city. Look at me, look at me like you just noticed something. I'm sucking in my stomach just to hug you like you want me to. Like you want me to. Why didn't you say I was ready? I'm pretty sure that's a lie. 'Cause when you said I was pretty, all I could ask you is why. Do you notice something new? Looked in my head with a twist just for you.
Oh shit.
You know what the last part kind of like makes me think? It
What's
kind of
up?
I feel like it's like a kind of like a prototype or like him kind of messing with the sound he'll eventually go on to do for Vanisher.
Yeah, I
Like
kind of noticed that too.
like because like it sounds like its own sort of thing, and then like around like the half midpoint, like you can kind of hear like the more
Yeah,
not acoustic, but like the more
I guess like
kind of
shoegazy-ish part.
yeah, you can really hear that sound start to
Like develop.
be visualized. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely think.
I think
Go ahead. I'm still putting my thoughts
I'm
together.
sorry, you're good. I think too, one thing that's kind of cool about this album as well is that like he plays a lot with different sounds that like he otherwise like on Vanisher or on like his other stuff that are like more conceptual like in sound.
Hmm.
I feel like this album is like pretty freeing for him because he gets to kind of play with all these different ideas and different sounds that he otherwise would probably like either unintentionally or intentionally like would limit himself on. So there's some
Hmm.
songs that like he wouldn't necessarily would keep on like a conceptual type of album that he's kind of known for.
Yeah.
But on here, it feels like some like it's like Rock Lee taking off the weights, like he's like truly free for a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel that. Like, especially with like the Vanisher sound. I as I said before, like Vanisher feels like really like grandiose, right? And I feel like this
Mhm.
this song really did capture that. And it also made me wonder, like, Quadeca is like in the process of like dropping or like rolling out, right? Like I'm feeling
Yeah.
like he could definitely like pull off a scrapyard too, because he's really adventurous with his music, is like what I've noticed, right?
I remember I there was like an interview where or like a live stream where he said that I think his next one is not going to keep conceptual. He's just going to like try to make just like like more fun like catchy music for him.
Yeah.
Um so it's going to be really interesting what he decides to do.
I'm really curious as well, because he's posted like a few like media snippets of on him on like his
Oh
Instagram and
yeah.
on like Twitter and stuff. So yeah, I noticed
Mhm.
that he loves traveling though as well, because he's always in like these different locations when he's like making music or filming. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I'd like love to do that for myself as well, because I also really love filmmaking. So I really
Mhm.
respect Quad for that. All right, moving on to the next track.
here, right?
All right, hold up.
Oh, McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I want you 'cause you're easier than nothing, babe. I want you 'cause you're easier than nothing. Show me a vision of hell. You shouldn't go by yourself, but oh my God, maybe I'm not in love. It's just the thought of you. Sometimes it's not enough. Okay, it's hard to explain. Maybe I'm so in love. I follow the open arms that bury me from above. You said it would be okay. 'Cause I want you when you're easier than nothing, babe. I want you when you're easier than nothing. All your sense in a well. I couldn't count to your head, but oh my God. Total my car on the way. It's my fault I'm not over the thought of you. And for everything I gotta say, it's so hard to admit that I wanted you. I was busy being busy, I was busy doing everything in my strength not to acknowledge you. I miss being alone the way I was alone before.
Okay.
And it had gotten through. I'm red on my prettiest. I'm taking flights when I'm bored, shoot my shot like an idiot. She don't know what my motive is. I said I'm just here to listen to you, yeah, that's really you. But it's fine, you feel the same way. I deliver it to you the same day. And I just to say, hey, I think I want you 'cause it I want you 'cause you're easier than nothing, babe. I want you 'cause you're easier than nothing. I want you 'cause you're easier than nothing, babe. I want you 'cause you're easier.
No, I love that song.
I like the it feels like a record player type of quality, but like I don't know, it's like it feels a little bit like I don't know what the right like word is. Not low quality, obviously.
I know
like,
what you mean.
it
It's
has,
like the haunt. It kind of has like the haunt you kind of like
yeah,
layout.
like
You
on
know.
the first track, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it works really well. I like the vibe of it a lot.
Yeah, I love the acoustic sound and also the harmonies. Like it definitely had that really like echoey like feeling that Haunt You had, especially like on tracks like Sorry for Dying and some in the middle and then that I kind of forgot. And then kind of like Fantasy World as
I think
well.
like house settling.
Yes,
maybe?
House Settling. Yeah. Kind of felt like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Not that many thoughts, but I love that sort of faster like rap part, you know. I don't know because I want to like I don't know if I want to like classify it as a rap, but you know, Quad has that like those specific like that type of like flow, you know. I don't know.
I mean it works here.
It does. It really
I
does.
also really like you can kind of hear him sample the what is it I don't know, is it like the Brazilian kind of like do da like in the back, but like the way he transforms it in this
Yeah.
track like as like almost like the heart of the track is really interesting.
I don't know if I heard that. I thought it was like just like you know when
It
you
sound
hit like against
I mean
like an acoustic guitar?
the I, I wonder if I'm thinking of something else, but I heard like but you know what I'm talking about, like the Brazilian kind of like the do do da, like that type of melody. I heard it in the middle here, or like kind of when the song started to pick up,
Uh-huh.
and it sounded like as if it was kind of like the heart of the track almost.
Here, should we head back real quick?
If you want to. Yeah, it's in between the guitar.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
kinda hear it, I think.
I hear it, but I thought it was like, you know, when you have like an acoustic guitar, you kind of like hit it to make a bit more like of a sound, right? I don't know if you've seen like the guitar performances.
I think it's like both. No, because I hear what you're saying, but there's also that like in between there.
I can kind of hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're hearing like two different parts of
Yeah.
They're stacked on top of each other. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
yeah.
they're like layered.
I feel like that's a good thing about like music though, because like you, depending on like what you like typically listen to, right? Like I feel like different people pick up different things from the track. Yeah, because I'm kind of basing this off of like Claude's other albums, right, and other stuff I've listened to.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
And I think too, Quadeca just loves to add so many layers.
Yeah, Quadeca's sounds are so layered.
I remember when he was streaming his like his behind the scenes on Vanisher, it's just so many layers. I remember Sisyphus, I think
I love that song. Yeah.
On that one, I think that had like a lot of novelty because I think it had like 100 layers or something.
Holy, yeah, that song is
it was
amazing.
It was like something. It was just known for like it had a ridiculous amount of layers. In that song.
Yeah, I could definitely hear that in like all of Quad's work though, because yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, like even when there's just like piano, like you can totally hear like something else in the background, even if it's like not meant to be like part of the song, you know, like especially at the beginning of this track, like you kind of heard like this, right? Like you hear a violin as well, right? And probably some like noise in the background, which is really cool. All right, ready to move on to the next one? Let's do it.
Yeah, if I shoot it down, I swear I won't miss. Yeah, if I shoot it down, I swear I won't miss. Even if I tried, I couldn't miss. Even if I tried, I'll tell you this. I swear to God, if I walked in that room, you'll barely exist. Yeah, I swear to God, if I knocked on that door, you would know who it is. Even if I lie, you know who it is. Even if I'm convinced, when it all comes crashing down, I can't resist. If you try to cover it up, it'll all eclipse. This close to the tipping point of my fingertips. Better listen up and do what I insist. I'm convinced. Yeah, if I shoot it down, I swear I won't miss. Yeah, if I shoot it down, I swear I won't miss. Even if I tried, I couldn't miss. Even if I tried, tell you this. I swear to God, if I walked in that room, you would barely exist. Yeah, I swear to God, if I knocked on that door, you would Shit with it all, but this shit I repeat it for hours. And I've been around the globe with this shit I already know. This shit I don't need any flowers. Today, yeah. Today, yeah.
That was sick.
What do you think of that one?
I feel like this is kind of what I was expecting going into Scrapyard, right? Like it feels more experimental because it doesn't feel like it's part of like it shouldn't be part of like Vanisher, or it shouldn't be part of like Haunt You, right? I feel like this has its own unique sound, right? To Scrapyard, and what I think I really like I think the synths really made it feel that way, because I feel like I haven't heard Quad use like this type of like sound on any of his like other songs, right?
Yeah.
So like, it was like more towards the end that I was like, wow.
I think I like too. You start. I think you'll like start to notice with like some of these tracks is that he's a lot more like braggadocious on some of these, which is super dope.
Like with the lyrics, like more of the lyrics.
Yeah,
I've kind of noticed that. Yeah, throughout the songs we've already listened to. Sir won't miss.
And he's like, I don't even need. He gets even more braggadocious. Is really cool. I also like the little transition in the middle here.
Yeah.
The switch up.
Like around. Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
That was sick. But honestly, yeah, that like the lyricism is also kind of what I expected from Scrapyard, because you know his other albums do feel a bit more, I guess, more solemn, you know. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this song. Pretty cool, really cool. All right, should we move on to the next track as well?
Oh yeah, the next
all right.
one.
I think this should be what I haven't listened to. Like, of course I barely listened to these like fully because they were mostly in the background, but all right. Friendly charting new territory.
I remember this is like one of the songs I played the most when it first dropped.
Ooh, really? Let's see this. Let's see it.
You'll see just what it took to find you. Don't be surprised, I shouted from the sides behind you. I wish I could remind you, I wish I could. And what's the tone? It's a light in a room with a multicolored ceiling. It's a white on the shoes with the multicolored creasing. It's a slight bit of truth with the multicolored meaning. I like to hide a little less.
Ooh, okay.
I like to cry a little more. If I was happy, you know why. I risk it all just to make sure. And what's the tone? It's a light in a room with the multicolored ceiling. It's a white on the shoes with the multicolored creases. It's a slight bit of truth with the multicolored meaning.
Oh fuck, I love that. Dude, the drop got me, bro. I was smiling the whole song. I love that.
Dude. Yeah, the last part is like my favorite, dude.
Dude, I love songs like to that. Wait, how do I get back? But dude, that was sick.
Better help.
I probably just need to skip through this. Rip my premium though. All right. Yeah, dude, that was cool.
How are you like flying through that?
Oh, because my ad
Oh.
blocker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I literally just don't have to sit through ads. That's why I'm using my web browser. Because this isn't the Spotify client.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But yeah,
It's so funny how that works.
yeah,
Okay,
I don't know.
like,
What were your thoughts on the song when you like first listened to it? I'm curious. You said this is your favorite.
I think for me, I really like the songs that like you can get like immediately into it, and I feel like was this one like the just like beginning part like is so like mesmerizing. His like the vocals along with like the instrumental feels like very off-putting, which I really like. Like it like off-putting in like a very like hypnotizing or like endearing way.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got from that too. Because he like switched up his vocals from like this lyric right here to like this lyric. And then he also did that like
Yeah.
more down here, especially with like the ending
And then
part.
And then of course I love like when he's like the kind of chorus like I like to hide a little.
Yeah, that was
less.
probably my favorite lyric like from like listening to this. Like I just want to hear it again. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I
Yeah.
also love like the grand piano. I don't even know like if that's the correct instrument, but you could kind of hear it, right? And it kind of like
Mhm.
takes over the track a little bit, whereas the like progression starts to build up. Yeah, I fuck with that heavy.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely gonna be listening to this one a bit more. I like that. All right. Any last
The
thoughts?
next one's um it's a good track.
It is a really good track.
I will say the I feel a little conflicted with like the chorus only because like because I like the recorder like the recorder kind of like aesthetic.
Yeah,
Um, but the I wish the chorus like was a little bit clear. I think like in retrospect,
I I
because
think that would
you can kind of feel, you can sort of like feel like it sort of transition and like I think you could kind of make an argument where like well it kind of works to like in like the vibe. I feel like it's like
this definitely has the kind of scrapyard feel also that I'm kind
yeah
of hearing. Yeah.
like I both like it and like I can't really like pinpoint like a strong reason but like it's just something that like always kind of sticks out. I'm like I wish I could I hear the overall sound. I wish was clear just for the chorus, um but everything else like I like the ghostly sort of
Feel to it, yeah.
yeah
Yeah, I feel like this could have definitely had been on you, but it does have its own sound to it that it's like I don't know where this would fit on Haunt You, you know?
yeah
I think this is pretty good. I like it.
probably how we felt was like a lot of these.
Yeah, I kind of see your thing with like the chorus and then it being a bit more clear, because I think this song is like I feel like it's kind of like speaks to you more. I don't know if I'm conveying my words correctly.
I think too. It's a little quieter. I think that's the only reason I love it when like you could just hear it. Like especially that's why I love the last part because you could just you could hear it. You know.
Yeah,
Um. The but I think because of that like it makes it sound a little bit like quieter for some reason. Um. I'm not really too sure. I don't know if I can like really articulate it, but
yeah, same here. But all I know is that yeah, I did like the song. I did like the song a lot. Um, I forgot to say this at the beginning, but if you do want to say like anything, like your reaction to the song, I know you've already listened to this album, but you know you could probably hear me
Mhm.
like saying some words or like being like, "Oh,
Oh, do you want me
shit!"
to? Yeah,
Like if you, I don't care,
yeah,
man. Like I like if you don't mind me doing that either, like
No, I was thinking because like it's like your first time listening. Like I don't want to like take away from
Nah, man. I
like
usually
you.
when I listen to albums, I'm either um like doing something, like playing a game, or like
Mhm,
editing, or like designing something, or like working on something else that requires like audio, right? But
mhm.
so like I don't really mind doing that. So go ahead, man. Like even if
I
it's
think
like
it's
my
just it's I think
go
it's a
ahead.
bit trickier just because I've already like listened to it.
That
Like if it
is
was an
fair.
anime, usually like when I like watch like animes with my friends, I like pretend to be like a first time like watcher. But like I feel like with music, it feels a little bit different. Like it feels weird to like interject, you know?
That's fair.
Because I
That's
usually just
fair.
like listen. I usually just listen in silence, you know?
Dude,
Unless it's like I think the only time I've talked so much is like in Vanisher, like when I recorded myself reacting to it, because I'm
uh-huh.
like especially Thunder, like I'm like, oh my god, but like even then I'm like like you guess I had my webcam on and it's like
Yeah.
you could just like the entire session I just had like I was just smiling like I had like the biggest grin on my face
Dude,
because
yeah.
like
I was finally doing the song as well. That's awesome.
I got you.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the next one's
I'll
an interlude.
okay, yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely be reacting because when I sent you like my in the dark reaction, that was like my pure fucking reaction, bro. I was like, holy
Dude,
fuck,
that
man.
was so funny, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, if you don't mind, which yeah, I don't think you do, but yeah, if you also want to
Mhm.
react along with it, then yeah, of course, go
Okay.
ahead. I totally don't mind because I think it brings out honesty and like your how you actually feel towards this, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah. Next one, interlude apparently.
Never mind, lied.
I think the 1 minute song was the interlude. I think I saw that. I like
Yeah.
skimmed through it.
Talking all night, I held you still, but you know you like that,
Ooh.
and you never will. Color light, it was never real. 'Cause you know you like that, and you never will. It was obvious to see. You was
This is some of my favorite vocals from him.
Dude, the piano as well. Okay. Oh. Oh, dude, I love that.
The auto-tune, yeah.
Oh. Let's go. Let's go.
Since I first came in the room, couldn't make out what to do. Try to stop running in the heart. Don't you tell me that I've seen it. Yeah, I need to go, I need to run, I need to hide. I took it all, I couldn't recall the reasons why. I should have told you some days ago. Talking all night, I held you still.
Like the bass is like picking up now.
Oh, dude, the build up. Oh, man. Ooh. Dude, those synths are sick. Oh, okay.
Dude, tell me not. If this released during the 2021 like hyperpop phase, this was a hit.
Dude,
Like,
yeah, especially with the vocals.
I'm genuinely surprised that it didn't like even now. I'm surprised it wasn't like a hit, or like it didn't do like crazy numbers now, just because it's like I mean it has like sort of like sad like
Dude,
breakup, but also
yeah,
like that
yeah.
hyper pop like
the vocals as well. Like
yeah,
even dude, even the title, I would think this is like a hyperpop song. Like make it all lowercase right now, and that's the hyperpop song.
Especially the end. I was like about to say like this is like because I don't want to be like in the middle like oh this is the best part like but like I was so tempted like near the end be like okay here comes the hyperpop part.
Dude, it literally feels like that.
That's literally like how a lot of the hyperpop. It's like a sad like hyperpop song, dude.
Yeah, I like how he like. I like how he like morphs his voice always though. Like Quadeca and his voice, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like holy shit.
I love his vocals so much. I've seen a lot of people say like it's hard to get into him just because they're not a fan of the vocals, but I love his vocals so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like his vocals and his harmonies are like are like crazy highlights of like all of his songs sometimes. Like I know his production is like something that stands out the most, but like his vocals too. Like I feel like they're definitely on par with his production. Cause dude, they like flow really well. I feel like he understands, like he uses his voice as like an instrument. If you know, like I feel like that's a pretty good way to put it, right? Like, especially in this song.
The song like grabs you, like it's a 3.5-minute song.
Yeah,
and I think it's like one of the longer ones, but it felt like it didn't feel like that long, you know?
Yeah, I wanted to say that. Yeah, Quad kind of does that as well. I feel like he can make songs feel so full, even if it's like really long. You know, I think especially in Foregone and Vanisher.
I was literally about to say
yeah. It's like that song feels like it's 3 minutes.
That song is not 8
it's
minutes.
Like 3 minutes. Like
like maybe 4 to 5 like realistically, but like it's not 8 minutes. Like that does not sound like an 8-minute song.
Yeah, to me it feels 4 to 5. I feel like that it does kind of feel like that, but he makes all of it feel so full. I'm like, holy shit! Like that is not a 7-minute, 8-minute song.
But yeah, so like capturing of your attention.
Yeah, the lyrics also spoke to me a lot in this song as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think this is like one of the more like that type of like vocals, like the type of style he went for on here, like it is a lot different than like I've heard from him previously. I'm pretty sure, like even like on like I didn't mean to haunt you, like it feels like I can't think of a song that sounds similar, like where he's tried something similar to this in the past.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's like a song that sounds kind of a little familiar on Haunt You that sounds like this, but I can't recall the track. But this definitely does have. I feel like this couldn't even be on Scrapyard. I feel like this is just like a song from him, you know? I don't know. I don't know if you feel that same way, but it just feels like it's a Quadeca song, you know? But I definitely see the like 2021, like 2022 hyperpop vibe that you're.
It would have been a hit in 2021.
That's what I say, bro. All right. I have no more thoughts for this one, unless you do.
Even though the next one is like a minute long, I really like it. I like this specific run. I think it's like song 6 to I think 10 maybe or 9. Not like that's like the best. That's like it's not like that's like the best. Oh yeah, 6 to 10. It's not like that's like those are like the best song run. It's just like whenever I go to the Scrapyard, like sometimes like I don't go to like the full album. I listen to all the songs, but like whenever I go to Scrapyard, sometimes I have to listen to song 6 to 10 in a row. I feel like that just it feels right in my brain.
I do that with albums too. Like I want to
like if I listen to one song, I have to listen in that specific order. Like
yeah,
Slayer, like Half Blood. There's like a specific run I really like of song. I think it's like 3 to like 3 to 8 or something, or 3 to 9 because of like the transitions.
Dude, I
And
don't know, because I
some of them
love
are
the
got.
first transitions as well. Yeah, I know. Sadly, some of them are
I
gone.
like Love Blur.
Love Blur is really good.
Love Blur. I mean, when I say that, like again, like it's not like those are like the best songs. It's just like if I listen to one, I have to listen to like that the specific row. Like Love Blur, I can listen separately, but like if I listen to Sloppy Joe, I mean, I have to listen to Never Go Down. You know,
Dude, yeah, dude, the
I have to
transitions are
listen.
here are really
They
good
go
here too.
together. You
Uh-huh.
know, same as Holding and Death by MP3. Like I have to listen to those two together because
Yeah,
of the
there's like
transitions.
some
Like
like pairs of songs that you have to listen to together. I'm trying to like think of my
mhm.
on like my own stuff. Like I think Vanisher, I usually start on Foregone because that's just like one of my favorite songs on Vanishers. Because I start here and then I go. I wouldn't
And
say
then
that
Casper.
these kind of like merge together, but I just always start on Foregone for some reason. Because
Mhm.
it is one of my favorite songs. I can't say I don't know other albums. I'm trying to like look. I don't know.
I
I
think
don't.
for Vanisher, it's like kind of like I don't really have that thing, but like sometimes I have went to Vanisher before where it's just natural causes to Casper,
Uh
and then
huh.
I listen to it again.
Yeah, that's what I usually like. I start on one track and then like and I feel like I do this on. I feel like I do this more often than I think, but I think because some albums are always just like supposed to be listened from like start to beginning, like it's a story, and make it's
Yeah,
like cohesive. Because I usually
but
do
yeah,
that when I listen to Census as well. Because I always listen to video because this is my favorite one of my favorite Jane songs ever. And then I like continue down and then just like keep looping. But yeah, I can't think of any other albums that I do that on because I feel like I just pick a song and then I just like go through the album. I usually just pick my favorite song, then kind of like go through the album. I don't know if it's too like transition like because I feel like with
I
Half
will
Blood.
say I think it's like oh sorry I didn't mean to cut you.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I think it's like like this is more specific this Scrappyard like I don't know why but like if I feel like listening to Scrapyard like I go to 6 to the 10 always. It
Six to
feels like
ten.
it all feels so natural, and like they flow together like just like it was just meant to be. Whereas like if I want to listen to like Dust Cutter, I can listen to it by itself. I guess is what I mean.
Yeah, okay, okay. I guess I kind of do that then because I'm just like sometimes I just go on like albums and then I like just loop like one song that I really like. But if
Mhm.
it's like needs to be part of the album, like you're saying, like it needs like the other
Like
songs like
I don't
complement it.
like I don't loop the next song like a minute long. I don't loop this song, but like I've listened to it. I always listen to it in this like because it just works so well. Because I mean it's like the middle song, it's like a minute long. Like it
Yeah.
goes like and it goes really well with the next one, and then for it, you know, it just fits.
No, I get that. I get that. But yeah, this song was pretty good. Definitely like hyper pop vibes. All right, let's do this one. Let's do this one.
Oh yeah, he did a music video for this one, and it was all him doing like trick shots or something.
Oh
I
shit.
don't remember what what specifically like what sport, but like I just remember like he would just do like he would do like the craziest trick shots just for like a music video. Trick shots, yeah.
Did you want to put that on? All
Yeah, sure. I
right,
think
let's do
there's a
it.
music video for this one, and then even the song next, if you really would want to.
What was it called? Let's go on Quadeca.
Um, Quadeca. I wonder if you could just like look up the releases and it'll like be in there because it's a music video. Or
Wait, this is like
uh,
before.
it's the first one, right next to Break-ins on the
Oh,
left.
I make it look effortless. Okay. Because it wasn't in all capitals, so I was like, wait. Alright, this is the one?
Mm-hmm. That's why they call him the goat.
What the fuck?
I make it look effortless. I make it look effortless. Tell you what, I don't need to preface it. I'm filling my cup, but it's still half empty. I feel like a pessimist. She thinks she in love, but she only half met me. She don't get the sentiment. I still hold the door open for you underwear. I'll still be a gentleman. And I'm too far gone. Don't wanna hear about what you are. Lately I must be out my mind. Maybe I gotta try the line. I make it look effortless. I make it look effortless. Tell you what, I don't need to preface it. Make it look effortless.
That's sick.
And the song itself too is really good.
Yeah.
You know what the there's a middle part. It just reminded me of this. Hold on. Go to like the middle part of the song. Quickly. Let me see if I can find the exact part. Like so like he does like a trick shot and he like walks away. And there's like something it reminded me of. Find it first and then join my stream. Wait,
all right.
Find it. So keep going. Okay. I think it's like after this one. Yeah. And then pause. Maybe I gotta try the line. Wait, it was literally that one. Wait, go back.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Look how he walks. Right? Have that in your brain.
Uh-huh.
Tell me not. This is like a exact parallel of the goat right here.
Wait. Let me see this. Oh my god! Wait, dude, I've seen this part with have you heard Rest in Base by Che? But I heard like this over like Mannequin, dude. Wait, I gotta. No, it literally looks like that.
I got a mystery on my mind. I need to find like the one where it's like super slow motion. But I don't know if I can find it like immediately. No, I'm not gonna even try. But it's like the slow motion when he's like.
It literally looks the same, dude. I love that video.
And then this is where you put the skull emoji.
The skull emoji.
and he
walks in.
The Quadeca walks in.
The goat walks in. Dude, I love that fucking video.
I mean, it's a great short song. I think it fits really well.
Yeah.
And I think it definitely works. I kind of would be down to watch the next music video too, because I feel like
wait, is there another one?
Well, with like the, yeah, I think it's Way Too Many Friends.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think it's a funny dichotomy of or no, it's a funny juxtaposition of like the last track. Yeah, Way Too Many Friends.
Oh, yeah, I remember this song because it teased Vanisher. Yeah, right there.
I think it's one of my favorite music videos.
If you wanna make a mess, don't call you enough. Not as much as I intend. I don't say it enough, but I think you win it. My delay.
I'm glad it has the lyrics.
I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends.
Ooh, this is catchy.
Tell them that I miss them now. Play some pretend. I can't tell you what it's really about. 8 times out of 10. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many. I got way too many friends. I got way too many.
See like I walking away.
Vanisher Horizon Scraper.
You know, I
Wait,
didn't know that was they use waging war. Because I've always
here?
heard
Oh
these
yeah.
like little snippets, but I never knew they end up. Because I haven't went back to it since Vanisher dropped, so that's funny.
Oh really?
But
It is waging war. Yeah.
I might be I could be totally like mis misinterpreting like the point of the music video, but the way that like me personally like how I interpret whether like not like a proper interpretation like this is what but just how I personally took it
Mhm.
or how I personally perceive it in my life is like that sort of feeling where like it feels like you have a lot of like acquaintances or people you can call a friend, but like how many of those people are like actually like close enough to you? And I
I
feel like
think
for
about
me,
that a
like
lot. That really hits home. Yeah.
yeah, because like I feel like for me, like I feel like I'm in like a bunch of like friend groups. I have like a lot of friends and stuff, but like when I like think really like when I think about like which like how many of these people like I would consider like close or like would they consider me like as like a close friend? Like I'm not sure
Hmm.
if there'd be like as many. So it does feel like as though like if like one day like I don't know if I like started doing my own thing or I don't talk like I end up not talking to as many people that like it feels as though like people are still like moving out of walking away from the movie theater. And
Yeah.
I feel like it's like I feel like too like the way Quadeca like just keeps dancing like in his own world, not kind of realizing that people are slowly walking away. It's like and you don't I feel like you don't really realize it um until it's sort of too late. Like for me personally, like in high school, like I had like I like even high school or even middle school, like I've
Hmm.
had like my friend groups and stuff, right? But it's like only clicking to me now, like now that I'm in college and I don't really have like a friend circle like IRL. It does sort of feel like I'm like alone in my own little like movie theater. Um, Still sort of dancing, but like everyone's sort of like they already walked away, they're already gone. So
No, that's definitely how I kind of like interpret it as well. Like I think you just put it
mhm.
into like words more clearly than I kind of thought because I was listening more to the song a bit if
Mhm.
I'm being honest because first
Yeah,
of all
I mean,
like thoughts on
yeah,
the
because
song
this
it
is your
feels
first
a bit
listening. Yeah,
yeah it
sorry,
feels
we
no it's
skipped over
okay
the song.
it's
Yeah.
okay it feels so much more like it has like pop vibes to it. That's what I'd say because of like the
Yeah,
repetition and stuff. But yeah, no, I
and it feels
definitely
pretty
think
short
the
too. It's like it's only like
it
I think that's
does.
why that's why I spin back to like that select amount of tracks. Like their songs itself are pretty short, so it's like
I mean,
it
this is
feels
a
like
46-minute album, and we've been on here for
we're
like
on
56
we're on
minutes.
track we're on track 8 right
Yeah,
here.
but yeah, no, I definitely understand the message of that, and no, I definitely relate to your experience. I think I'd rather keep this a bit like more private, but yeah, like definitely with what I've
Oh
been
yeah.
going through recently, of course, like
Mhm.
I definitely kind of see that like, and that is also a question I think a lot to myself as well, and um as much as that is the thing, I just kind of want to think of it as it's just life, and you know, there's always like I feel like everyone can see themselves as Quadeca, right? Like
Yeah.
you will always have like friends moving like away, and you know, new people will also like come come in, and you know, I feel
Mhm.
like this more focuses on say Quadeca is like the um having the experience. I feel like it's just those kind of people that like move like away from you, like the people that are leaving the theater, but it doesn't show like
Mhm.
anyone like coming into his life, which is like the symbolism of the theater, right?
Mhm.
So I kind of see the message where if he feels like he's getting like himself like he feels like he's distorting himself, and that's why people aren't gonna like him if he's or like are gonna leave him if he continues to do that, or if he's like in his own world like all the time, you know, because
Mhm.
people tend to feel more distant without like communication and stuff, right?
Yeah.
No, I get
I
that
think
though.
I just I kind of realized like the music analogy or like the theater analogy where it's like maybe it could be like different like the reason it's specifically this music video takes place in a theater is also that represent like you're showing different like screenings of yourself, you know, and some people come stay for that one movie, or they might but or there might be more people coming in and stuff, but like
Oh, that is a good
something
analogy,
it's just
actually.
something I thought
No,
about, yeah.
I think that is probably what Quad had thought about as well, because yeah, his stuff is really symbolic in that way, and
Mhm.
yeah, and I also really like that analogy because that also applies to like my life as well. But yeah, that's
Mhm.
no, I like that. I like that.
I give this a thumbs up.
I like this song. I like the song and the theming. Um, the song like as itself, I don't think I was too big on because it doesn't. I don't know if this would fit anywhere where like it feels less like a quad song, but it is still a quad song. You know, I don't know how to explain it.
I think it is shorter, um, but I really like it. I really like
I
the
like it. Yeah.
in tandem with the songs on the track. I feel like for me personally, I kind of have like the opposite opinion where like I feel like it fits well with
With like the other
the sort
songs.
of natural, yeah, it fits really well with the album.
Maybe
It's not really something that I would go to like as a single song, but like I would go to in tandem with the album personally.
that's fair. Maybe if I was listening to this without pausing, then maybe I could have would have like felt the song a bit more. But
Mhm.
I think just personally, um, it speaks to me more as like a pop song and doesn't feel more like a scrapyard song. But I know it still has like that Quadeca formula. I still like it, but you know, I don't just you know, it doesn't really
You just have too
like
many friends.
too many friends. It doesn't really like fit to like what how I'm listening to Scrapyard right now. Like maybe if I
Mhm.
did listen to it, like as you said, like through like fully, then maybe I would have understood it a bit more or liked it a bit more. But you know, this is just my first listen. You know, it could grow on me
Yeah.
because
Yeah, this is also from someone who's listened to it from like when it first released too, so it's like our opinion is gonna be pretty different.
that is fair. Uh,
But our music taste is also so similar, so it's like we're just so one of a kind.
I know. I was surprised to be like, oh shit, bro, because I was like, man, I feel like not a lot of my friends are like tapped in. Ironic, we're talking about the songs that are about friends, but they're like, I feel like I only have like a few people that have the same kind of taste as me. You know,
Yeah, it's sort of funny because like we first met because of like Sternova
I
or
remember
like Blue
that.
Archive, and it's like your whole like online persona, like at least from my perspective, is like you like play like Blue Archive and stuff, and you're like dabble in like Sternova back in the day, but
Yeah.
like all we really talk about is like music. I don't we hardly talk about like Blue Archive now, which is kind of funny
Yeah,
to
I mean,
think
I have
about.
my
Like
share of friends that are I
yeah, I think,
extremely talk about Blue Archive with, but
and
it's like
I'm
with
sure
you and
most
another and some other people. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
just
I
like
feel like
it's just
that's
like
how it works
music.
out.
Yeah,
It like
which is
works out because
fine.
it's
Like you
because
also
like
know about
I
like
don't
the shit I
because
do.
I don't
Like,
talk about Jane. I don't talk about Jane Remover to like most of my friends, anyways. You
yeah,
know.
like I'm like I'm gonna say like, oh dude, have you like viewed the the new Chain Rumor? So I was like, bro, who the fuck is that? But yeah, like I'm glad that I have like friends that I could like freely talk to, especially like now, like and
Mhm.
you that I could talk to like freely about my music taste because that's something that it's like a big part of my life. But I have not a lot of friends that I could talk about music, but it's fine like that, you know. Like I'm glad that I still do have friends that I could talk to music about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's cool because we kind of still do have like the same interests. It's just that we talk about music the most. Like I don't know.
'Cause I think that's the one that like we don't have any like I feel like because even though I don't talk about Blue Archive that much with like my friends either, so like, but like especially with like music, like with Jane Remover, I'm not. There's no one I'm going to. The first person when if Jane Remover drops or like Quadeca is dropping or like any of these underground artists are dropping, I'm like, you're the first person I'm talking to.
Bro, same. Like
I think I have like maybe one friend that I talked to like about like a specific other like undergrad like Shay and
yeah, I also
Xavier
have like
Space,
another
but
friend like
like
that. But then it's like you immediately. Like we have such similar music tastes.
For you, it's like J. Remover,
like, Lucy Bedrock, Kuru, Dead Air,
Bedrock, dude, Kuru,
underscores, K-Mo.
Underscores, dude.
It's like this scene is like, oh, dude, I fuck with this scene heavy, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? And it's crazy because we only knew each other first, like through all that like other stuff, but like, and then like all this music stuff. I'm like, holy shit. I think the first interaction we had is like, dude, are you tapped into like Jane? I don't remember. I don't remember our like first interaction. I think someone reached out. It was either you or
I think I messaged you because you were like listening to like.
It might have been Frailty.
No, I think you're. Actually, I just remember you were listening to. No, it wasn't even. It was before we even knew we were tapped in. It was like we listened to. Because I knew you were like listening to a lot of albums and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember you listened to Tyler the Creator like in like the server that you made. It was like you had like the layout, and then eventually you were listening to JID, and then we listened to JID. Like I was listening.
That's
we were listening
right.
together. Like I joined your Spotify. Then afterwards, I think I sent you a recommendation for Danny Brown. Like that was our first like mutual artist, or like you were trying to get into like
to more albums. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember that.
Then I recommended Danny Brown. I think it's Quadeca.
Yeah, it was Quadeca. I remember I was listening to that when I think I was out.
So good, one of my faves.
Yeah,
the new one that got us.
I haven't like listened to any of like Danny Brown stuff. I listened to Stardust and I also listened to Quadeca, but I haven't like re-listened to it because I don't know. It didn't really resonate with me, but I still fucked with some of the songs.
Back.
All right.
Danny Brown.
I still need to bump his old ones too. I don't know. Are they any good? What do you say? Or like, did you like them?
I mean, did you listen to Atrocity, right?
Not
yet.
No, I've only listened to.
That's like
to Quadeca and.
That's like the hip hop like class. Like that's like the one where like if you go to any like forum or like music forum, like that's like up there with like the classics of other legendary artists.
Yeah, I know Danny Brown is a pretty OG artist.
That's that's like not only like people consider his best, but like they consider like one of the best hip hop albums. Yeah.
Oh damn.
So we could,
because I always love how Danny slides on features.
I think because you asked me, or I gave you two different ones, and I said that AE is like much more experimental. I think that was.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah, there's a lot of and I feel like now that you're sort of used to Danny Brown's like voice and stuff, like I think it's.
No, I really like his voice. I really like his voice. It's just I don't know if the songs really spoke to me, or maybe I just listened to it at a bad time because I feel like circumstance and like just like your environment at the time could also really play a factor into how you listen to music.
He was older then. Like that at that point, like he's like sobered up, and he's talking more as like a man who like went through it. Whereas Atrocity Expeditions, like he made it while he was like on all these drugs and like he was fucked up, and like that's literally like Atrocity Expeditions. You're literally listening to a guy who's like fucked up. Like one of the songs, he literally is like venting his problems of like someone he lost like from like a gunfight or some shit.
Oh shit!
Like it's like a really fucked album. Even like the first song, like it feels like as if you're going into like the mind of someone who's like going through some shit.
I do think that's raw as fuck though. Like as
yeah, I mean it's why it's so beloved, right?
Yeah.
Like Downward Spiral, I don't even think he's like there's any melodic parts. Like you can just hear him like you hear fucking like doors opening and closing like and like this weird like distorted guitar like going dun, and he's like, and Danny Brown's like, I'm in a rave, I'm fucking like drugged out of my fucking mind right now.
Dude, what that impression that was so on point. Nah, that sounds really cool in concept though. But
I mean, don't listen to the full song, but just 5 seconds of it, and you'll immediately get what I'm trying to say.
I'm sweating like I'm in a rave. Been in this room for 3 days.
Yeah.
I think I'm hearing voices, and then you just hear like things opening and closing, like pots and pans, like going on. It's like, bro, what is happening?
No, I can feel that, dude. Like, just as you described it, that, like, holy shit, that, like, going from that to Quaranta. Oh yeah, I also listened to Scaring the Hose. I totally forgot that was a collab album. I always think of it as like a JPEG album and not a Danny album.
Because JPEG does like most of the production, but
yeah, but
yeah, like the other like his older stuff is usually the stuff that gets praised for. I think because I already listened to this stuff and then I was like a fan already, like for like Stardust or Quanta. Like first of Stardust is like you have like all the hyperpop Avengers on there, so like
yeah, which is
Brown, like it felt like a dream matchup. Like I love all these artists and they all come together. I'm like, bro, that's one of my favorite Danny Brown's albums just for that. But I think like in terms of like in the grander scheme of things, like grander scheme of things, like it's a lot of people say that like Atrocity Expedition is like the Danny Brown album, you know?
The Danny Brown album. All right. Maybe we could check that out another time. Actually,
I mean, I've seen people like do like first time reactions to that album, and it does good. So, as soon as are we gonna see free time? I don't know.
Well, right, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Guess who? Yep.
Straight into the venue, had to go through the back. Guess who went in and out each city, didn't even unpack. Yeah, true, I play with that money and you pitch like my name's Salah. Yeah, true, that's enough to make somebody disappear when I say tie-dye. Guess who, heard of that done, yes, you. How about this one, here's the next clue. Okay. Looking so tall, next to all of those odds. Bet too, tell me who's that one in the middle of the night in your head that you never slept through. Yeah, guess who just walked in the building, my options were real and my confidence fit. Brand new collection, it cost me killing it, tucking it, killing it, cost me to make. And I got lost, I'm rebuilding, I popped down the ceiling and made it a living space. Dodging and knock off opinions, my Dropbox made livings, that shit a hospitable place. Okay, I just walked in, now you caught in the act. Okay, don't even care how you wanna react. Okay, think it's a choice cause I'm walking in that. Okay, you're missing the point like it's not even that. Guess who? Walked straight into the venue, had to go through the back. Guess who went in and out each city, didn't even unpack. Yeah, true, I play with that money and you pitch like my name's Salah. Yeah, true, that's enough to make somebody disappear when I say tie-dye. Try me, guess who? Remind me, go ahead and take a shot, I'm taking it lightly. You thought you could take my spot, I'm staying in my beat if you put me in a box.
Okay.
Double check, cause it gotta be 100 miles deep. Yeah, they think I changed a lot, but I promise I'll leave. Even if the bounce is double takes out my ID, cause I drove way before I even turned 19. Get them mobbed at the in and out, in a dry clean. Drop
yeah, pop off.
Figure out a crime scene, my career fucking weird, can't even define me. Honestly, I'm still here, they said I was naive. Videos where they pushing buttons, but never rewind me. Cause they couldn't tell a masterpiece from a tight beat. But you glorified interns in the side seats. Bitch,
look at that lyric.
goddamn, room packed out with the fans. Never backed out on my plans. Like I maxed out my advance. It was her turn and lied to me, but she just passed out at the chance. I can't be mad about a couple ends, okay? Guess who? Walked into the vein, had to go through the back. Guess who? And in and out, each city didn't even unpack. Yeah, true, I play with the money and you pitch some of this Salah. Yeah, true, that's enough to make somebody disappear when I say tie-dye. Guess who? Sleep. Guess who? Sleep. Guess who? Sleep.
Dude, Golden Freddy took over at the end.
Golden Freddy took over at the. Yeah, dude.
It's me. The second half is so good, dude.
Yeah,
literally one of my favorite like Quadeca rap
I could definitely see that, like, oh, I have to listen to this song in this order. I kind of see that now. Oh, what you kind of mean by that? But like, dude, yeah, that song definitely like fits into those like into from like 6 to where we are right now. Yeah, definitely what I expected from Scrapyard though, because it has such a like a different sound. Like it,
yeah,
I don't know how to like describe this, but I've only listened to it From Me to You like once or twice, but it kind of feels like an evolved version of like one of the songs on there. Because
yeah,
it's more of like isn't it more like a rap album, but still has like quads kind of
I think it's like sort of like a
sound,
nice mixture. It's like hip hop. It's like a little bit of just like pop songs.
Yeah, hip hop, pop.
The main the songs I go to is like, I think People Pleaser and Candles on Fire, which are like one's a pretty, one's like a rap and then one's like more pop.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, that's on. Yeah. From Freedom of You. Yeah. I remember this. I remember. I don't remember most of them because I know I've listened to Sisyphus the most because that shit was. I think I love that the most. I don't think I've listened to this, but I didn't know he collabed with Sebi. That's crazy. Yeah, the flow on that song was crazy though.
I remember one song that, because I have a friend who like used to like a lot of like older Quadeca stuff, and then he was telling me how one of his favorite lyrics from, because his favorite song is Guess Who, and he was saying like one of his favorite lyrics is, it was like, I blew up way before I turned 19.
Yo, these lyrics were also crazy.
Yeah, and my friend does like YouTube, and he like blew up during like the sort of like Minecraft era. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I sort of feel similarly in the sense of like my career is so weird that you can't even really like define me in the way of like I always switch something up. You know, like I went from like doing like, you know, plush videos like as a kid, and then now I'm doing like these like more like very long videos, like more longer length videos.
I've definitely noticed that in myself as well, but I feel like I don't think about that too much now that you bring that up, because I'm just like I'm making what I want to in the moment and how I'm feeling. But yeah, I kind of get what you mean though. Kind of get what you mean. No, this I really like the like the hip hop feel in this as well.
It's such a good verse.
Yeah, these lyrics are really good as well.
Can't mistake me for, what was the lyric? It was like, can't mistake me for a type beat.
Yeah, that one's fucking hilarious.
I think that's below. Can't miss for
or here
a masterpiece from a type beat.
Yeah, you started pop off here. Yeah, like right here, dude. This was crazy.
At the in and out and the dry clean.
Getting mobbed at the in and out and the dry clean.
Just getting mobbed at the in and out. Fold the
just
up.
Getting mobbed at in and out. That's it.
Remember the two hollows getting jumped at in and out. Have you seen that video?
No, I love that video. Yeah, you didn't even get jumped. You just slipped, bro. It's not even too hollows. I like how like the Two Hollis' fan base, they just see like any like blonde person with long hair, and then they're like Two Hollis like trolls Jane Remover, and it was like Kuru.
Yeah, I was gonna...
like
dude, people thought it was real. People were like think like that Two Hollis like had beef with Jane Remover, and then it's like the source, and it's that video.
Wait, is it actually?
I remember people think that's like that. I don't know, like that exact like scenario I said, but like in terms of like people think that's Two Hollis, people think that's Two Hollis.
Yeah, I know, because people don't know who Kuru is. Yeah.
I just assume that To All Is Just is like a little bit more. Wait, is Kuro even? I was gonna say To All. Like, they just assume To All Is was a little bit more Asian, but I don't even. I assume
It was
Kuro is
probably just
Asian.
really Cruz Asian. He just has fucking the video was like pretty low quality though. That's it. Probably from the memes I've seen, people just didn't know who Crew was, and they kind of sound the same in their talking voice, I guess. But yeah.
But got your ass.
Speaking of Crew though, I'm excited for him to drop soon.
I'm waiting, bro.
Yo. All right, let's move on. Under My Skin. What track are we even on, actually?
11.
What a type spark.
You know, this one I think was one of the last ones to grow on me. Like I think this is like out of all of them, this was the one that grew on me. Like the last song that grew on me. Like everything else, like eventually I already liked or grew, but this was like the last one.
All right, let's hear it then. Let's hear it.
Said I won't kill again, maybe I will repent. Said I'd be there for you, and still I am. I'll be there in spirit, I'll be there in spirit. There's a song that belongs to you if you care to hear it. If you find me under your skin again, maybe we could be friends, maybe that'll make too much sense. Those eyes were done, you're still incensed. So why would you come to me right after I built a fence? If I had you under my skin again, maybe we could pretend that it wouldn't make too much sense. Find a place to it. I'll keep you under my skin.
Oh, I love that ending.
Yeah, I love the bass drop and like the vocals, like keep you under my skin.
Yeah, the thing about go ahead.
I think for me, like the transitions from Guess You and Under My Skin, like on like my first few like a first few initial, I guess like listens. I think like the hype of Guess Who like took over by the time of this track, so it took me a while to like get back into it. But now like now that I'm like I've experienced this album like multiple times, right? Now I appreciate it way more, and it's not like it's not like a pretty good highlight. But for me, like I said, that's why I like stopped from What's It to Him to Guess Who, because it's like Guess Who's like you know, I got that like I'm like into it now, you know, or I got that like adrenaline of the album. But Under My Skin is really good.
Yeah, I do get that a lot. Like albums do sometimes take a while to actually like feel and get into, because music is like a media source where you could just kind of listen to anywhere, right? And like typically I don't do this type of like version of like where I just like reflect on like every song, which I think
Mhm.
this is a really cool way of like like you know reacting to music because I've
Mhm.
seen like other people do it. I think it's really fun, but
Yeah.
yeah, for me, I don't usually do that, but re-listening to albums definitely, and like giving them like another chance or like repeatedly listening to them until you kind of like find yourself like oh yeah you I actually like kind of like these songs and it's not just
Mhm.
like after like a first listen it's just like oh yeah this song isn't like my thing but you know
Yeah, very. I need like unless it's like an artist I already really like all the albums I like from first listen are like albums from artists I already really like, or like I've listened, I like kept up with the singles and stuff. And even then, like it's very hard for me to start albums. And this works. This is the same thing for like games to anime to like TV shows. Like I prefer just watching or reading the same thing than doing a new one, just because I feel like I've already like I already kind of understand the scope, like what I'm getting into. And I feel like watching or reading again, I still get like the experience of like learning things I haven't like thought about, or I don't know. I feel like with
yeah
watching or reading something new, it's hard to like stay attentive to it, just because it's like I'm not like the scope of it feels weird. Like I feel like I have to sit down and get properly immersed into it.
I get that a
And
lot
that takes a little bit of like a mental headspace that like I very rarely find myself in,
I no I definitely feel that
but
like because I've noticed myself instead of playing like individual songs
Mhm,
like more I be like listening to albums on repeat but
mhm,
I feel like I've had that mindset. I feel like I'm like 50-50 on both mindsets where
mhm.
like it just depends how I'm feeling. Where I always want to try something new because I'm really adventurous when it comes to stuff. So that's why I'm like always I
Yeah.
always try to discover new music each day, something new to like learn or something like that, right? But
Yeah, I think
yeah,
music is great too. Yeah, because it's like it's a much more shorter medium
yeah, which is I
compared
could
to
just
like
like
a TV show
play.
or something, right?
Yeah, especially with games, I feel like that's definitely how my mindset is with games, but, like, with stuff like this, I think I could get into really easily. Games, I feel like you have
Mhm.
to sit down and put a lot of your time into because there's a lot of smaller
Especially single
details.
player, dude. Single player games.
Yeah,
Like I can't. Like I love the concept of playing a single player game and the story, but like I have to sit down and like for me, I have like short like I like when I play like a multiplayer game, like if I want to play like a match or something, it's like of like CS:GO or Deadlock, right? It's like okay,
mhm.
I know I'm at least spending 40 minutes, With a game, like I feel it feels uncertain, and it's like I've heard people like play for like hours. And I feel like that's how you kind of have to get into immerse. Like you don't play a single player game for like 30 minutes,
Yeah, again,
or
it's
like, at least for some.
yeah, yeah. Again, it's more like a circumstance thing because, like, I feel like as you grow older, you don't have enough time on your hands, right? Like, I feel
Yeah.
like I could definitely spam games back when I was, like, in high school. Like, I was just like, "Dude, I could play this game, I could play this game and that, and I could watch this
Like it
anime
feels
and
like you
this
could be doing
anime."
anything else,
Yeah.
I could be
I
doing
could be
something
doing something
more.
better with my time as well. That's what I've been that's probably I like putting my stuff like, my energy into creative stuff. And, I'm like, "Man, it it is always good to have a break sometimes." Like, put on a game, like, if you really want to,
Mhm.
but I don't see myself doing that a lot more, like, recently. Just 'cause, yeah, I feel like I could be doing, like, something better with my time, you know?
Unless you're addicted. I'm addicted to Deadlock right now. I'm back into it.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
was
addicted.
with that like, with Shinova for, like, a few months, but then I just, like, eventually just, like, grew out of it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, I always wanna, like, find a way to try like mix my hobbies together as well. Like, you know, I tried making like a Shrinova channel, but I was like, after I stopped playing the game, I just like didn't really want to do that anymore, you know?
Dude, I have like on my accounts, like if I go to my accounts, I have like literally like 15 different accounts, all for like different things I was like into. And I
No,
like
I
have
get
like
that.
separate stuff. Like, I
No,
remember I had
that's
like
so
a
relatable.
Roblox channel, I had like a commentary channel.
That's relatable. That's really relatable. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should just, you know, uh, step up and upload stuff that I actually like doing. Like, for example, like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
I
was
feel like
under
we
my
didn't talk about
skin.
the song that too much, but
Oh yeah, we did. We were talking more about like I feel like if we talk about like a song, we like kind of venture off into to like
I
other
mean,
thoughts,
I'm down.
which is a really good like way of expressing yourself through music. Like,
That's usually like how I like when I watch like shows with my friend, right? We usually go to like we just talk, and then like eventually evolves into something else. I just don't know like for your video, like if you want like have like a more, I don't know if you're gonna edit it or stuff, but like
I might just add
have
an
like a
intro
more
because
answer.
I've seen more reaction videos that are just like raw, and they kind of like talk.
Mhm.
I feel like individually people are just like go through it themselves and like just listen as an experience. But I feel like what we're doing right
Mhm.
now, it's more like a hold up. I've seen someone do this before, and I love like the concept of it. There's this artist called Ricky
Mhm.
Montgomery, and this yeah, we were basically
Oh
kind of doing
wow,
like an
yeah,
album commentary right
interesting.
now,
That's right.
where they literally
Uh,
just talk through the whole album, like after every song, and like analyze like how it was made and stuff, which is
yeah.
which is like a cool.
I gotta meet up
I really fuck with
IRL. We
that.
have like our couches.
No, we gotta do that, bro. No,
Dude,
we gotta like go to like
yeah,
a concert.
once I
This
get my
fucking
once I get my video out, you guys a bit of your Blue Archive videos out. We're gonna get like we're gonna get our channels going, and then we'll have like enough money. We'll be able to move in. We'll get the
gotta get like a
dead air
studio.
Blue Archive house. We'll bring some of we'll bring some of your friends too. Bring in freaking Zuko May.
Yeah.
Chill. Freaking Al can sleep on the couch because we can only get like a smaller place maybe. And yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
and we'll turn, Al can sleep on the couch, and then we'll make his room into our podcast like
His room, but he's like
episode.
the producer. He's like the music producer. Yeah, you're gonna sleep on the couch. You're the music producer.
Yeah, you're the music producer.
Yeah,
This song's really good. I like this song. Now, also,
yeah.
I lied. I mean, it was one of the last songs that grew on me, but I think the next song, "Being Yourself," is the only one I don't have liked. And I usually I'm like more stingy with likes. I don't like the songs immediately. I like the ones because I think of my like songs as like a
Like the
what's it
stuff you
called?
actually like.
I spin back like the newest ones. Like whenever I have like previously, I always go to my like songs like when I'm out or stuff. So it's like kind of like
That's fair.
it's kind of like what I'm listening to right now in a way, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. I usually spin like a playlist or an album though when I'm out. I don't know. It really depends on what I'm doing. Cause like if I'm like alone at night or something, or like taking a walk at night, I'm gonna put like ghost holding on. Like
Yeah.
there's just some places where you can't like listen to albums.
Oh yeah,
Like I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like I was like in another state, like I was on travels. I was like, dude, I cannot listen to Census right now because it feels like I need to be on the West Coast for that shit. If you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
But I was like spinning
I haven't moved
Vanisher then.
out, but like, I think I kind of get what you mean. Like, there's some places where like there's some songs I can only listen to at like a specific time,
Yeah, like time or place. Like yeah.
time or place. Yeah.
But
Yourself.
yeah, be yourself.
I like the kind of like. Kind of reminds me of Portal.
I have actually not played Portal before. I know it's a classic Steam game. but I wasn't tapped in like that early.
We gotta do like Portal 2 co-op, dude.
Should we just make a collab channel at this point?
Oh, I want to talk to you like after that one.
Okay.
Oh, his vocals. Kind of reminded me of Rosie.
I wish you could be yourself. I wish you could be yourself. I wish you could be yourself.
I really like the vocals in this song.
Yeah. And I love like the repeat, like I wish you could be yourself.
I wish you could be yourself for me. I don't wanna see you the wrong way. I don't wanna be the wrong way. I don't wanna leave the hallway. I don't wanna leave, but I cannot stay. Look around, look what you could have found. Standing up when I just stood around. Look around, you know you're all down, down and out. I'm trying somehow stuck around. I wish you could know how to do it. I wish you could be yourself.
Ooh, okay. That was pretty good. I don't know. I don't have that many thoughts on it, but I don't want to keep saying that it feels like Quad's like other stuff because it has like its own vibe to it. But I could definitely see this being like on Haunt You just because of the like the repetitiveness, right? And like the distorted like low pass vocals. Yeah,
I just liked it right now. I think when I think now that I'm like listening to you, like it grew on me a little bit more. But like I think you can kind of see why like initially
yeah.
it didn't like click just because it's like with all these kind of sounds, it does sort of I don't know how you kind of, because this is your first listen, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how, like kind of your takeaway is like it's sort of like I don't know how, you know, but like for me personally when I listened to it, it was like I didn't really have that much like initial like thoughts about it, so like I never really went back to it.
Mhm.
But you know, now that I'm used to all the songs and stuff, like yeah, I definitely like it's definitely really beautiful. I think
It was really
personally,
beautiful.
like
I was like swaying to it.
yeah,
I
think
feel
for
like
me
even if it
personally,
was like a bit like harsh at the end, I was still like, damn, this is still pretty beautiful.
yeah, I would even say that like it didn't even need to have like a kind of not crescendo, but like I didn't even need the like the louder part at the end because I feel like it worked really well as this more sort of like um emotional piece. I
Mhm.
was gonna say somber, but it's less somber and more like
It feels I don't know if this is like a good term, but like it feels like sinking. I don't know.
yeah, it also seems kind of like I'm trying to think of the right word because like maybe spiteful because of the lyrics is it seems like the person that he's like talking about he feels very like upset about, right? But
Yeah.
it also feels a little bit like I'm not too sure. For me personally, also like I kind of interpret it like as like I not like in the same vein of way too many friends. Like I don't know if this is Quadeca's vision, but just I like to imagine it's like sort of um myself talking to me in a way where it's like I wish I could be more so like myself in the same way, and we had like a kind of a similar conversation like the
Mm-hmm.
other night, I think.
Yeah.
But like it does feel like that I'm not usually like too satisfied with just sort of be myself, and even though I know like there's parts of me that like you know is who I am, it's still kind of hard to accept that, and I wish in a way that I could just in a way be myself, you know.
Yeah. No, I get that. But I feel like I've left most of those thoughts and what we've talked about like personally and privately.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know how like in depth you want me to like. I just
Of
thought
course you could go in depth.
just to
Me,
show
sometimes
my
I just
like
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I get it.
No, you know. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some things I do leave
the
out, of course, but you know, I definitely get what you mean on that. Yeah, that
yeah,
song was good.
I like the melodies. I like the. I think it works really well with the construction of the
The
album.
album, yeah, it definitely felt like a Scrapyard, like what I was also expecting from Scrapyard.
Mhm.
All right, let's. What track is
The
this?
second to longest one. This is you
Ooh,
tried that thing where you're human.
okay.
This is my favorite one.
This is your favorite one. All right, all right. I did see there was a video that paired on it, and it's like second channel.
Um, it's up to you. I
I,
think it could emphasize, but like
let's spin it on here
I
first,
listened
then.
to it. Yeah, yeah. Personally, I think we should spin on here. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
It's time to give up on being human. 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 It's time to give up. It's time to give up on being human. It's time to give up being. It's time. You made an exception for someone. And look where it got you. Nice try. You did that thing where you're human. So good job. For once you were. You tried that thing where you're human. You tried, now you're done. I'm gonna be something else. I'm gonna be something else. From here. I'm gonna be something else. From here. I'm gonna be something. Try my best, I did a good job. I'm good. I'm here. I'm gonna
bro. But that shit was ethereal, man. Holy fuck. I think especially, dude, the from this song alone, like lyrically wise and like sonically, I feel like it could be like something else. I don't know how to explain it. Like it could be its own like album concept. Like just this song alone can be a whole album. I don't know how to explain it. But like I love like the shaky vocals because I feel like it definitely felt like he was like crying just to like just like get that out.
Yeah, I love the intro part, like how it's like I think that, like his vocals like just similar to what you said. It feels as if he's like trying to. It feels almost like off-putting, you know?
Yeah.
Like it feels like a mixture of like he's about to cry, but like you can also hear him sort of laugh. Like it feels as if it's like sort of a mixture of emotions that like he himself isn't able to properly comprehend.
This I think this is the best way to put it. It feels like an episode of manic bipolar depression. That's how I'm gonna
Yeah.
describe it. This is how this feels like the song feels like lyrically, sonically, and like especially his like vocals. Like holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's so like emotional. Like you can feel the emotion in his voice, like in that introduction. Like it's such a good tone setter. And then
Yeah.
I love it doesn't get too like intense too, or it doesn't get too sorry, not intense. It doesn't get too grandiose in comparison to like a lot of like his songs on like he usually does, where
Mhm.
like it's like kind of like an explosion. And I think it's a signature of his work, and you can kind of feel it on here. But like instead of it being like this sort of explosion of sounds, instead it's sort of more like a more softer version of it. I think
Yeah.
it's like near like 3 minutes in, where it's like or 2 minutes or something, where it's like it finally picks up, but it doesn't like explode very like
Yeah, it's not
grandiose. It
explosive
feels
like how he
more
does
like
with his other works. I kind
yeah,
of see
it
that.
feels
Yeah.
more kind of like just it feels like soothing, you know? I
Yeah.
think it's very unique for him.
Yeah.
I actually was
That's
when you
why I
were
felt
gonna
like it was kind of unique. Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, and when you were gonna listen to Scrapyard originally, I was thinking of literally saying like once you get to this song, I was gonna send the screenshot. I took a picture of or I sent it on my personal Discord because I wasn't sure like do I want to send them like even like a hint of that? I think it
Uh-huh.
was here. I sent it in the thing, but you could tell like even then like I took a screenshot where I covered the name. And it was just that like once you get to this song, like I know you're gonna really like this one because it's my favorite, and I feel like it's gonna be your favorite. I never sent it because I didn't want to like give like any hints. I just
Oh, you
wanted
like
to
blurred the
experience
name
it.
too.
Yeah, you can say I blurred the name because I was gonna send you that screenshot. Yeah, it's like once you get to this song, bro, not gonna. I'm just gatekeeping it for now, but like once you get there, like,
Oh, that's
but
amazing, bro. No, this is like one of the most unique things I've heard from Quad. I'd say.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that many thoughts besides that. I think I explained most of what I want to say, but
Like I would calm
that's
down
fine.
too, like at the last 40 seconds.
Yeah,
It could have just ended at 4 minutes, but I like how it
yeah.
stayed a little bit longer.
I I like how he does that with the songs. He just like lets the instrumental like take over because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he does that a lot with like his harmonies as well. Like he just
Yeah,
like lets it flow.
Foregone Fantasy World is sort of this sort of similar stuff. What's that?
Yeah. All right. I think it's Guide Dog
A
that's
Guide
next.
Dog.
Let's do it.
It's that time at the end of the night when you're blind.
I'm already really liking the vocals.
I'll walk you, guide dog to you. If I could, I would would trade you my eyes, 'cause you should see you with the clearness of mine. I want to be your guide dog. How I describe you, you're not around. You should see for yourself. I'll find you confident ground.
That guitar hits, bro.
Yeah.
I want to be a guide dog.
It's like one of his most like minimalist songs.
You would tell me that you don't agree, but I
can kind of hear that.
I want you like I'm not worthy. Hell, my love songs don't seem to age well. How long can this speak for itself? I got you till it won't hurt me. How I describe you when you're not around. You should see for yourself, and I'll find you a place in the crowd. I'll be there myself. Do you trust me to be your guide dog?
I want to say that that is probably my favorite song so far. I don't, even though it is like the last track, I do think this is like my favorite one so far. Just I like the minimalism on it, but it still like really spoke to me. It felt nostalgic. Like that's probably the best way to put it. You know, like it felt. Even though he also says, where was it? Something about a love song.
Yeah, how my love songs don't age well.
Yeah, it literally, this does kind of feel like a love song. It kind of feels like Up, you know, the movie Up. Like I feel like this would fit in the movie Up. You know how like the couple.
Yeah, I sort of say it.
Yeah, I don't know. Just me. It kind of has that like sort of ambiance to it. I like that.
I do know he loves to perform this like live at his
Guide Dog
tour,
really?
even like during Vanisher, like that's like a song he loves to play. I think because it's just him singing, like he brings out the
yeah. Oh shit! You cut out. Did my internet die? I don't think it did.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay, wait. Probably
it's
my
like
internet.
he brings out the guitar, and he just sort of plays.
Yeah, I know
he
did that for like other songs. I just don't know because I haven't fully like listened to like a Quadeca performance.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
the lyrics are so they're so fun. I love the first part where it's like I don't know if I can recount it by memory, but it's like the very it's very like it's if I could I would trade you my eyes because you could see because you should see you was the clearness of mine. I think is a really nice lyric.
I think that's good as well. I think, you know, one thing I've always wanted to talk about is that like album covers should always be kind of like reflective to the songs. Like I think that always adds to stuff. And to hear it kind of looks really like old timey, but really like post apocalyptic because of like the great colors and stuff. I feel like this song, I could definitely like envision maybe like a dog and its owner kind of like walking through like a post apocalyptic world or something, you know? Because I feel like that also really adds to like the world building of an album. Go ahead.
You know what it reminds me of? Do you know what is it? To Your Eternity?
I've not watched it yet.
But like, do you know like
I know about it. It's like the dog and the kid.
Do you see the vision?
I see.
Like
wait, that would fit. That would fit.
The aesthetic of like the guy.
Yeah,
and the dog walking in the snow. Damn. And it's like this song play. I'll be.
Yeah, I remember how sad that trailer was. I've just never watched it. It's just been on my anime list for like a few years now.
The third season's airing. I watched the
I
first
know, yeah.
season, but it's still airing to this day.
I didn't know it was that long. I just remember watching the trailer years ago, and dude, I was like, dude, that's fucking heartbreaking. Like the concept of it. I was just like, dude, I don't know when to watch this. Cause I need to be in like a good like mindset just to know. Cause I mean, you never know. It was only the trailer, but it did look really emotional.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would say that those are my thoughts for Guide Dog. I, actually, another thing that I feel like Quadeca really conveys with all his works is that all of his album covers also really reflect the sound of what like it's trying to be. Because you look at
Yeah.
Vanisher and it literally like it feels like the songs. You look at Haunt You and it feels like the songs, right? And I feel like Scrapyard is also doing that really well with its stuff.
I like how it's all like very sorry, I'm like I like how it's all
That's
very
okay.
like the cover itself is like drawn and very beautiful. I always like to sort of draw an aesthetic with
Yeah.
albums like in comparison. I think like the like as much as the From Me to You is like very endearing, the him like in the sky,
Hmm.
it just kind of looks like he's like dabbing
That's what I'm
the
saying.
visual line.
It literally just looks like
Like
that.
like it's like don't get me wrong, it's endearing in its own right, but like um I like when I look at something like I didn't mean to haunt you, like that's just like the feel of it is something that just makes me want to
Yeah.
gravitate to it, you know?
Yeah, like the whole like it's really important. So I think album covers are always important for like
It
songs.
feels like I'm like gonna open up like a book, you know, and it's gonna be
Yeah,
like
this looks
a
like a cover of a book, like a maybe like a children's book, but
oh, I
you
was thinking
know,
of like a philosophical like adult
I,
fiction type shit. Like I don't
for
know.
for me, I think Haunt You has the vibe of a like a struggling kid that committed unalive, you know.
Mhm,
But that's just me because this album cover to me, I see two figures. I feel like this is like a house right here, and
mhm.
yeah, no, there's three figures actually, and
Yeah, the that one right there. I know
yeah,
there's a story behind the cover.
I haven't heard that much about it, but I just this
I really
this
like
paints
the
me
artist's
as a children's book
work.
to me. I don't know. It's probably because of like the brushes. I think that's just me though.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts
Any
on
last
Haunch actually? Like why
haunt you?
like why was your like perception of it like an adult like philosophy book? I'm curious.
I think it's just because of the abstract painting. It just sort of feels as if it's like something that like you only it's like something that like because for me personally, there's some stuff that like I don't like fully appreciate until like I'm a little bit older, and then it's like I look at it and it's like it the emotions or feeling like the motion and feeling like it makes me like I see it through a different perspective. It's kind of like the meme of like when you see like an abstract painting
Mhm.
or like a lot of people when a lot of people see like an abstract painting their first like thought process like this is just a bunch of colors, you know, or just a bunch of stuff like
Yeah, I feel like as a kid
thrown
I used to
together.
think like that, but now as I've like grown up, I'm like,
But yeah, now
man,
I'm like
I
I
can
see the
appreciate
beauty,
the
especially
art.
with this. That's why I brought like the artist herself. It's like I look through all like of other paintings, and it's like I can understand like the vision, even if it's like abstract painting. It's like there's no it's not as visible. Like you're able to interpret your own kind of like your own experiences in that painting. I guess you know.
I get that. I get that. Like that. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm glad someone can
Like I
like relate to that.
Mhm. It's like I don't think like the cover appeals to me more now that I'm older than if I was younger, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if I like how to articulate it, but like,
yeah, I I mean, I kind of get it in like an adult fashion, but like as just like an album as a whole, it feels like
maybe not like a. Oh, I get what you mean.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
like the
I feel like adult is like the wrong word. It's just more like I appreciate now that I'm older.
like the art.
I yeah.
Yeah, but like you get what I mean, like how the cover kind of feels like more
Yeah,
like it should
yeah.
fit with the songs. Like I feel like that's like an
Mhm.
important thing. Yeah. But yeah, let's do it. Texas Blue.
Last one.
I
I think
I
that
think
this
this is
is
the
like
most
the
streamed.
one. It is the most streamed. Yeah, it's 6 mil. Oh no no. A la carte has just
I would bet
barely reached 8 mil.
as break-ins, motherfuckers don't know where that guy is.
This is the second most listened Texas
Texas
Blue.
Blue.
It's also the most Vanisher like song out of all these. I
You'd
think
say so?
it's the best. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
Kevin
sure. Oh, for
Abstract
sure.
as
Yeah.
well. Kevin Abstract is not an artist I've actually like listened to yet. I just know that they're close friends because of they did like an interview with Jane as well, or like a one-off thing. And then
Mhm.
um I know he has like a new
I listened
album
to his
called
new.
Blush.
He has a new album. Yeah, that one's pretty fun. It's the first album published under X8 Music. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's part of
Which is
X8? That's cute. That's crazy.
mhm.
Okay, sick.
And the his Blush is co-produced by Quadeca.
Ooh.
Um, and I really like that. I really liked Blush because it's kind of like a classroom or like a. It reminds me of. I think I don't know where I got this from, but like it kind of feels like a lunch table. Like everyone's sort of like a school project almost. Where like
Whoa.
everyone's kind of like where it doesn't. It feels less of like a Kevin Abstract solo album and more like a Kevin Abstract and friends produce like a school project for you.
That's
'Cause there's
cool.
like some tracks
There's so many
like
features.
there's a Danny Brown interlude called Danny's track, and it's just literally just Danny Brown rapping for 52 seconds until it transitions into the next one.
That's honestly
Uh,
sick.
It's really fun, yeah. And there's one where it's like 7 different features. It's Nola. It has like JPEG Mafia produced by Quadeca. And it's like 8 different features or some shit. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Really fun.
that's cool. That's a cool concept. I actually like just favorited this album recently, but like
Mhm.
I'd never looked at the features, but looking at all this now, I'm like, what the heck, bro? Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Nola is such a funny like if you just look at the feature list, it's like
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
what's
like,
going on there?
yeah, what's going on
It's
here?
not
Like
too long of a track. It's
Quadeca.
like 3 minutes long, and it has like 8 different features.
Damn. I know, like how do you squish that in there?
Feels
That's
like
funny.
it was like looking at like one train from I'm not think of the name on what's wrong with me? Wait, hold on ASAP Rocky. Why did I forget ASAP Rocky's name? He has like a song with like 8 different rappers. It's crazy. I think it's one train.
One Train by Rocky. This
It's
one?
like all it has like
Holy
all the heavy
shit.
hitters. I remember. Yeah, it's like you look at that. It's like, but that song is like 6 minutes long. Everyone takes a turn like rapping.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's
There,
funny because it's like you look at it. It's like 3 minutes long. It's like, how does that work?
yeah. I remember I think a long time ago during like the hyperpop era, there was like a collective that literally just did like like it had like 20 features on it. But I think it was like a more like a meme. I forgot what it was called, but it was some like dumb shit.
I love the concept of just having just like a ton of different people on a single track and then trying to make it work.
Uh, let me see if I could find that right now because uh that shit was like fun. If I can't find it in like the next minute, then we'll like switch to the next song. Uh, no, I can't find it. I don't remember what it was called, but it was called something stupid. It was just a ton of hyperpop artists.
We are hyperpop.
No, it was like a one word. It was like a one word thing that like
song,
like morons or some shit. I forgot what it was called.
Alright, Texas Blue.
Texas Blue.
Longest track.
Longest track, yeah, with Kevin Abstract.
It's really beautiful.
The most Spanish like songs, flip the lyrics.
Oh, and also samples. I'm pretty sure. Is it Peanuts?
Like the movie series. Like the cartoon.
Cartoon, yeah.
Waking up next to you.
Is it like this piano right now?
Scratches on your back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
The sun peeking through. Sagging baggy jeans.
Or at least reminiscent of it.
X-rated preview.
Does really sound like it.
I'll be honest. You like movies more than I do. But who asked you? You ain't syrups and centrals, all the beats and the jungles, undercovers undercover, seeing you in flashes, photos and boxes of matches, red butter, nightclub eyelashes, memories of us hurt so much more.
That was beautiful.
I'm going listen the second I give it, so I gotta give it to you. Watching you dancing up there, changing direction, you painting the sky with your head. Watching you dancing, dancing. Waking up next to you, colder than Texas Blue. Purple tea in the cup, green was an indica. New pair of dreams, we burned it all up. Ash on the sheets, you're making me suffer. What will it take to slow you down? That silent treatment gets a little loud. Surround sound. Surround sound. Hurts so much more than I do.
That was a really good ending track.
Yeah. I think it's probably my most replayed song from here, to be honest.
Here, really. I think definitely the instruments were really unique. I really like them. I think.
Yeah. Also, I was wrong. It didn't sample Peanuts. It's just like very reminiscent.
It does really sound like the piano that plays through the thing. I really think that the instruments are really unique. Like I could hear like bongos at like the beginning or something. I don't even know.
Yeah. I love the second time the chorus shows up. Like it feels like the sounds are slowly being like it was like slowly coming together, and then like it like all like falls. I don't know how to properly describe it. But like it's like the second time the chorus shows up. If you remember, but like it feels like everything is like everything. I want to say it comes together, but like it's like the opposite of coming together. It's like untangling. It's like all the sounds untangle.
Yeah, like it's
and it just like we were like
that's why I was like, yeah, it's like
and it's like
it's the perfect ending, you know, to the album.
It's like imagine you're underwater and then you like finally like get up to like you get out of the water.
That kind of feels
finally,
like
yeah. I could have probably articulated that better, but
no, I get it. This one is kind of hard to put into words. I just know that it does. It feels like its title, Texas Blue, like it feels like indie in a way. I don't know how to put it.
Mm-hmm. You kind of get the Vanisher vibes. I feel
like I do feel the Vanisher vibes,
but it makes sense why it didn't end up on Vanisher.
Yeah, did Quad say anything like explicitly about it being on Vanisher, or like it going to make it the
like
Vanisher, or was it just the sound?
It's just like the sound. The sound of it. It feels like it's something that like probably could have been made during the Vanisher era, because it's so much more different than like a lot of the songs on here. And
it does feel like that. Yeah,
that like it makes me feel like it could have been like what could have been on Vanisher, like an early type of Vanisher, until he kind of figured out like what he wanted Vanisher to be, you know?
Yeah. Well, okay.
That was our reaction.
That was our reaction to Scrapyard.
if you like this, make sure to comment.
Yeah, on our unnamed channel that
on our unnamed channel
up soon, maybe.